guys, Nick here with F.O.F Financial Coaching LLC, and I'm here today to talk about what else? Money. Look, hope you guys are having a great day today. Hope you guys are enjoying your Friday. Man, I hope you guys have been watching my videos. I really appreciate the support. If you want to see this video as well as any of my other videos, please go to my website at www.foffcoaching.com. These videos are for you, to help you with your personal finances. And of course, if you need coaching, please send me an email at foffcoaching@gmail.com. Okay, now listen, we're about to get into this next round of videos about biblical living. The last video ended off with the #1 rule in personal finances, and that is God owns everything. And so from there, we're just gonna keep on going straight to the videos. Hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys like it, and of course, I hope that you take something from it and you actually apply it to your life. All right, so look, please like, share, comment, let me know what you think of the video. Let's get straight to it. All right. And so on your other paper that you have, I got a couple scriptures. If somebody would, the first one is Psalms 50, 10 through 12. If somebody would read that, please. So that right there, I underlined the word mine. This is God, and mine should be capitalized because he's saying all this stuff is mine. If I was hungry, I wouldn't ask you for no food. What could you do for me? It's already mine. I could get my own food. So it's understanding and putting that mindset that, okay, this is all God's. Somebody read the next one, Psalms 24:1. There you go. Same principle, same principle. And if somebody read the next one, Haggai 2:6 through 9. All right, so in these scriptures, the Israelites were a little concerned because the Temple of Solomon, once it got taken over and taken away, people wanted the new temple, the temple they were building again, to be as good as that one. And so some of the people saw it like, this is not as good as the temple that Solomon built. And so what the Lord is telling them, like, look, the gold is mine, the silver is mine, and the temple, when I come back, the temple that's going to be there is going to be so great. So he's trying to really give them hope. But in that hope, sometimes we forget what's God's, right? We forget, oh man, like, you know, what am I going to do? I don't have enough. I don't have this. I don't have that. But you got to fall back and remember, but whose is it? Whose is it? And we can remember that it's all God's. I think that puts us in the right place to start things off. Okay, now the next most important rule. So now I have, what is the second most important biblical principle? I shouldn't say rule, biblical principle about personal finance. What's the second most important?
Did I say it already?
I think it was said already.
He said it already.
What is it? What is it?
Tithing.
You said tithing? Nope, that's not it.
I'm through with you.
Yeah.
Not worship money as an idol, like not.
Nope, that's not it. Because this is why it's not worshiping money as an idol. Because you know where it says, for the love of money is the root of all kinds of evil. Mm-hmm. If you think about that scripture, if you say for the love of, you can insert anything in there. And it would be if it's not God, right? Anything we put over God is a problem. Money is just used a lot in that sense because it's something that we can easily put over. Like, it's something that we can all easily just put over God, not even thinking about it. So some people, it's a tough thing not to do. So it's not necessarily that. But this is the second most important biblical principle is...
No.
You said what?
I would say know how much you have.
Know how much you have. That's close, but that's not it. But that's very close. And it is, you are the manager. Okay, so on your paper, I want you to write, I am the manager. I don't want you to write, you are the manager. But the second most important is, I am the manager. Okay, so in a company, so I want you to think 2019 terms now. So in a company, what is the manager's overall responsibility?
Manage the money.
You said manage the money? Not necessarily. It is a responsibility, not the overall one.
Manage the resources.
Manage the resources? Nah, it is a responsibility, but not the overall one. What do y'all think? Some of y'all in here might be managers.
Flow of money.
You said what?
Manage the flow of money.
Manage the flow of money? It is a responsibility, but not quite right, not quite there. Y'all look stumped. Like, man, I don't know. Okay. Hey, so when I was in class last week and the teacher asked this question, right? And I was the same way as y'all, so don't feel that bad. I didn't really know. Really, the overall responsibility of a manager is to increase the share price or the value of the company. Okay, it's to increase the share price or the value of a company. So if that's the case, and that's a definition that we're going off of, if God is putting us to be manager over his money, then what should we be doing with it? Increasing it. Now, as us increasing it, is that so if you have a manager and you're working for a manager and you're a manager too, so you have a supervisor over you, and the supervisor is just like, man, I don't care about any of these people, just get the job done, do whatever you have to do, is he being a good manager?
No.
So if all he cares about is money, is he being a good manager?
No.
Because why?
Because you're not thinking of the overall result of how to even increase the money.
Right. So when you're thinking about increasing something or making something better, especially when you're dealing with people, you want to make sure that there's a good environment for those people to prosper, right? So when you have people who are really good leaders, what they'll do is they'll allow people to do well in their environment. You put people in the right place. When you lead them well, they'll typically do better for you, right? Like if you feeling like all bad about your job and you hate it and stuff, you're probably not gonna perform that well. But when you feel good about your job, when you feel like you're a part of something, when you feel like you're in it, then you typically would do much better. Thus, it'll increase the value of everything. So anything that the Lord allows us to get, we have to think in terms of how we going to increase it for him. What is he wanting us to do with it? Instead of just thinking in terms of, okay, this is mine, I get to do whatever I want with it. So just trying to get you guys in that right mindset of what we're doing when we're earning money. And how are we handling it? Where is it going? Those are questions that we got to start to answer and understand if we're going to be on the right track for it. Any questions? Any comments? Y'all disagree with what I'm saying? It's okay. No? It's okay if y'all disagree.
I'm a college student.
You say you're a college student? Since you're a college student, you should know more, right? Because you don't have a lot of it, so you got to manage well the little bit that you have. Hey, welcome back, y'all. Look, I hope you guys enjoyed that message right there. Listen, I hope you guys got the second most important rule in personal finances, and that is you are the manager. Remember that. God has given you the opportunity to manage that money, to manage that wealth, and so you get to make choices with it. So be wise with those choices, all right? Because listen, you work way too hard, way too hard to be scrounging, to be barely making it, to be making poor choices with your finances. So instead, I want you to choose faith over fear for your finances. And of course, y'all, happy Friday!